Hey rock stars, welcome to week 4 of LDU Leadership Development University. So I have to admit this chapter blew my mind. There's so much content to this chapter. I was actually thinking of doing a video series rather than just one video, but I'm going to try to surmise this as much as I can so that we don't have to have more than one video for this week. But if you have not read the chapter yet, if it's the only chapter that you read in the entire book and it's the only assignments that you do for the entire course, it will change your business. I promise you. Okay, so this was about promoting products. So the title of the chapter was actually a little bit misleading, but not really, because we often lead with our products, but we know as direct sellers that we don't necessarily want to always lead with our products. We definitely want to lead with the business. And that's a lot of what this chapter is about. Our products are a vehicle to get us in front of prospects, but we want to be leading with the business and then use the products as our backup. So I encourage all of you to use our products in your everyday life. Whether you're using the laundry products, you've got warmers and wax, diffusers and oils, whatever the case may be. One of my favorite products that I promote all the time is the Counter Clean. It's one of my absolute favorite products beyond the warmers and wax and diffusers and oils. So I promote that all the time and I sell a ton of it. So you will sell what you promote. And that's an industry norm. So, but one thing I would like to encourage all of you to do is to save a little bit out of your commissions every single month and get a diffuser if you don't already have one. Now, I know that you can get a diffuser for half price. You could get a diffuser potentially for free if you host an open house and you have enough host rewards. You know, there's all kinds of different ways that you can get a diffuser. You can earn a diffuser. But what I would encourage you to do is actually buy one at full retail for yourself, for your display, so that you can experience it yourself. But the reason why I want you to actually purchase it is because I want you to go through the entire process as if you are a customer of yours and purchase the diffuser at the full retail price, get paid commission on the full retail price of that purchase. You worked hard to earn the money to be able to buy that diffuser. Why not get paid for your purchase? That's part of this chapter about promoting our products. You need to use what we sell, and why not buy it full price so that you can actually experience the whole customer experience. And don't forget to register your diffuser. You need, like I said, you need to show yourself using the products, and you need to start, if you haven't already, you need to make samples, pass out samples, purchase samples from the Scentsy store, whatever your best approach is, but make sure that you're passing out samples because customers love free stuff. And why not give them a free washer whiff or a free wax sample? They're going to love it. And again, people love free stuff. So I'm going to read this from my notes because I'll never remember it, but this is a little excerpt from the book. Give them a sample with a small join package and say these words. You're going to love these scents. If for some reason you decide this isn't for you, I would love to have you as a customer. So I know I didn't go into full detail about what that meant, but when you are talking to somebody about your products, you're going to give them a join packet with a sample. You can ad-lib this a little bit, try the sample. If you love it, let's talk more about the business opportunity. And if you decide this isn't for you, then I'd love to have you as a customer. And then you can add them to your VIP page, which we're going to get to in a second. So I encourage all of you to have a VIP page. If you don't, you should definitely consider doing it. What a VIP page is actually a group, and it's set to secret or private so that only the people that you've asked if they want to be part of your VIP page, or that you have encouraged them to ask you to join your VIP page, those are the only people you want in there. Now, I've seen recently some people posting, come be part of my VIP page, which is great. But the whole idea behind a VIP page, okay, VIP means very important person, right? Or very important prospect, or very important parents, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But VIP needs to mean something to your customer. They need to know that they're part of this VIP page because you care about them more than just the sale. They're a very important person in your life and in your business. Please do not add people to your VIP group without their permission. That is such a no-no. And I know I get added to these groups all the time. I won't say what company, but I'm sure you all know because you've all been added to them as well. It doesn't make me want to buy their product at all. It makes me actually run for the hills. So I will create another video on how to create a VIP page and how to create a fan page. Oh, a fan page. Oh, yeah. So this is part of your assignments, but a fan page is a business page. And that is actually an additional page that you manage, and you can share Scentsi's content on that page. You can instruct your customers to go to that page and see what's new if they're not part of your VIP group. So it's great to have a VIP group for the people that are very important in your business, but a fan page is just those people who they absolutely love Scentsi. They want to know what's going on, but they don't necessarily buy every month or every other month, or maybe they only buy once or twice a year. And so they may not be considered, obviously they're still very important to your business and to your life, I'm sure. But they may not have as much interest in Scentsi as somebody who buys all the time and has actually talked to you about potentially joining your team. So I will create videos on how to create a Facebook group for your VIP and a Facebook page for your fan page. So stay tuned for that. One thing that Sarah talked about was why the importance of building a team. So I'm actually going to read right out of the book because I can't, I'm just going to read out of the book. You'll see why. So this is what she says. Here are my thoughts. I'd rather get paid a percentage on an army full of customers on my team than 100% of just my own sales. Would you rather be a store selling a product or the owner of the entire franchise? I love this. This business model is almost like pseudo-franchising when you build a team. Large organizations are built by a lot of independent business owners, each selling a little bit. I could never sell enough products on my own to earn a 7-figure annual residual income. I don't know that many people to sell to. So I'm not insinuating in any way, shape, or form that I'm making 7 figures with Scentsi. I hope to someday, but I am not right now. But she is, and so this book is why we're doing this, because she is a genius. Now, she doesn't do direct sales. She does network marketing, but there's a lot of similarities. So I would rather have a whole team of people selling for me throughout the country, throughout international, not selling for me, but selling product in my downline so that I'm getting paid a little bit on every single one of those sales as opposed to 100% of all of my sales, because like Sarah said, nobody knows that many people. Customer testimonials. Now I'm going to read one more quick thing and then I'll get to your assignments. So this is something you can say to somebody when you're handing them a sample and the joint packet. I love chatting with you today. I would love to leave you with this gift. And you can tell them more about the sample and what it's for and whatnot. I promise you'll love it. If you promise to try it, I promise to follow up. Get their name, number, and telephone. Get their name and telephone number, and tell them what time you're going to call, and make sure you call them. When you follow up, say, how'd you love the product? Keep it positive, not what did you think of the product, because that gives them too many opportunities, especially if it's a scent that they didn't care for, if it was a wax sample. How did you love the product? Let them kind of fill in the blanks. Before I tell you more about it, I'd love to tell you why I'm excited about my business. Power prospecting, starting with the product, but you're leading with the product, but you're not. I hope that makes sense. So another thing I loved is facts tell, Stories sell. So the things that you can do when you're talking to a potential team member is tell them how Scentsy changed your life. So for me, I never in a million years ever thought I'd be able to travel. I didn't travel. I never had the funds to travel. I can't really say I didn't have the desire to travel, but it wasn't something that I even really thought about. As a child, we didn't really travel, so it wasn't something that I was used to doing. And same thing with my husband. And so this has given us the opportunity to travel all over the country and even to Punta Cana. So pretty exciting about that. Share how you were introduced to the product. What was your first interaction with Scentsy? Tell them that. Share the product that got you hooked and tell them why it got you hooked. And then follow up with them. So on page 50, it talks about referrals. We created referral cards, or we were encouraged to create referral cards. Make sure you're using them. Okay, so here are your assignments for week 4. And I'm sorry to rush this, but I only have a 15-minute window here. Okay, so your assignments are read chapter 5, post a picture on your timeline of yourself or your family using the products. You can either pick one product or you can pick a collection of products. So if it's the cleaning products or the laundry line, you can promote the Laundry Love bundle. If it's warmers and wax, you can promote your favorite warmers and your favorite scents and let people know how to change the wax. It can be a really simple video, or a picture rather, but it could be both. Create a VIP page, create a fan page, and then follow up with at least 5 people who have bought Scentsy from you within the last 6 months. I don't care if you haven't talked to them for 6 months. People will still love to hear from you, and they're going to really appreciate the fact that you care enough to call or message them and ask them how they're loving their products, even if it is 6 months later. I know that I would be honored if somebody did that for me in another company. So keep up the great work, and we'll see you in chapter 5.